So today we want to talk about how we can improve the SEO of our pages in the simplest manner possible, right? So is there anything you can do right now that's simple and effective? And yes, there is. So one of the things you should really look at is your old content on your website. Um, if you have pages that are there for a couple of years, maybe they're stale, or maybe they're just not really good pages, so they should be deleted. So there's a couple of things. So the secret, as I just said there, was it is possible to delete old pages and improve your SEO ranking. So let's say, for example, you have 100 pages on your website, and Google will index the entire site and analyzes it from an overall site quality. So let's say, for example, you have 60%. That's the rating you get. So you have 60%. If you deleted a page from the 100, you now only have 99 pages. So the overall site quality will improve, maybe 61%, a little bit to here or there. But in principle, that improves the overall site quality by removing pages that Google doesn't like. And this can be, it's very easy to do this because you've got a site like our own. For example, we've been developing our site for a number of years, so we have hundreds of pages, and some of the pages that we developed in the early days can certainly be improved. There might be short text or just random stuff that we put up, and it doesn't improve the site. So option A is delete some pages, and that certainly works. And we've done this and proven this ourselves for our own site. Second option then is to update old pages. So contrary to what I just said, Google also values old pages, because pages that have been on the internet for a long time certainly have some authority around them, because they have a length and weight behind them. Now, but that does depend on if they have good quality or not, right? So what you should possibly do is look at some of your older pages and decide if they need to be updated. So in terms of updating, nowadays longer pages certainly are more in favor because they have more valued content rather than short text. So it is useful to look at your content, look at the pages and see how much text. Could you add more text to it? Can you make it more valuable to people? Think about it from a user perspective. If you have a page that's old or that has a lot of content on it, would you actually visit that page? Is it useful? Because sometimes you find there's pages, oh, that's a great reference, for example. And having reference sites or reference content is really useful, right? So think about your page, and is there anything valuable that you can add to that page that will make it more useful to a user today, right? Now, you should also be very careful here, right? So sometimes it's actually more valuable to update content than write new content, because if you write new content and it's similar to your old content, effectively what you're doing is you're diluting your page rank across the two pages, and that's not really a good thing to do. So the new page, even though it might be fantastic content, isn't going to get the same weight as it would if the other page wasn't there. So that's where you have to have a balance. Do I delete the old page? Do I put the new one up? What my advice basically is that you take the new content and you update the old page, because then you've got the page length that it's there for a long period of time, and you have updated content. And if there's any links to that page, obviously those links will be maintained and it will grow. So in summary, that if you take all of that together, so the simple things you can do right now are: one, look at your old content and see if there's anything you can delete. Two, look at your old content and see if there's anything that can be updated or improved. Think about making the page the best page that it can be. So some simple effort in updating pages rather than spending a lot of time and money and effort creating brand new pages can actually deliver tenfold results to your SEO.